So it is a little bit after 5. It's 5:09. I am challenging myself to do 2 workouts a day. Try to do like a 10-15 minute, some sort of morning routine, easy, just to kind of get my body moving. And then I'll do my regular 30 minutes on my bike. So this is the one I'm doing. I think the channel is called Monica Fit. And she has a lot of like just 10-15 minute morning routines. Since this is day 1, I'm going to do like an easy one. So we'll just see how it goes and I'll let you know. Alrighty, all done. And I'll tell you what I really liked about this was there's a lot of stretching. So I think it's great for the morning. Also, she doesn't talk. So it's just some really good soothing music. I think in the mornings especially, I don't like the workout videos where people talk. I understand that it's good for some people for motivation. You can do it, push through, that kind of thing. In the morning, just this nice soothing. I mean, this is the very first video I've ever watched of her. But I have a feeling most of them will be like this in the morning. But I will have any of the ones that I do this week. I will link them down below in the description box. Now it's time for my bike ride. I'm going to do 30 minutes on my bike. Alrighty, I'm heading out to work. I don't have any food to show you this morning because I am challenging myself to do another round of intermittent fasting because I didn't do that in March and I think it did have an impact on my weight loss. So we will be doing intermittent fasting. So I won't have anything to show you food-wise until I break my fast, which will probably when I come home and I'll make a protein coffee. But right now, I'm just going to head out to work and I will check in with you guys here in a little bit. I am going to put together what they call a jalapeno popper salad. So I'm using the Real Good chicken nuggets. These are in the air fryer. I'm going to add some jalapenos, some tomatoes, some bacon, and some hearts of romaine. And then I'm going to shred up some of this pepper jack cheese. And then the dressing, I made it myself. This is some plain non-fat Greek yogurt mixed with a ranch dressing mix, and then also some of these jalapenos in here, and I blended it all up. So that will be my lunch today, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. So I always put my chicken on the side when it just comes out of the air fryer because I don't like my salad to get warm. So anyway, I have my chicken, have my dressing. There's my salad. I'll just put it all together when I get back to work and I'll shake it up. And this will be my jalapeno popper salad. I made a fresh batch of cold brew yesterday out of the Bones Dragon's Lair. I'm going to do a salted caramel protein shake. I actually was going to use one of the new protein shakes that I got from Quest over the weekend, but I have a bunch of these I need to use up before they expire. So I'm going to use these up until I may try those other ones later in the week. Salted caramel skinny syrup. I'm going to go ahead and put that together. I was going to make a cold foam, but I am running late. So we're just going to throw this together real quickly. For dinner tonight, I'm making lettuce wraps. I love these. Have not made them in forever, and I always make them a little bit different every single time I make them. So I'll show you the few substitutions I made on this recipe. So I will have this link down below. The only one thing that I do is I don't like hoisin sauce very well, so I always use like the sugar-free teriyaki in place of it. It's just a little bit too strong for me. I also always use liquid aminos instead of soy sauce in pretty much every recipe. I don't like ginger, so I just don't put ginger in it. I love to put this chili paste in almost every Asian like stir fry I make, so it's really spicy though. And be careful how many red pepper flakes you put in this. I always go too heavy on the red pepper flakes. I also add shredded carrot into mine. I just love the taste of it in here. And always lots of green onions is a must, you guys. So fresh green onions after you cook everything. So this was after I put all of the sauces and seasonings and everything that you saw. I always throw the green onions on top. Then I top it off with the sesame oil on blast at the very last. And I just serve mine in lettuce wraps. You can also do it in cauliflower rice or regular rice. Either one will work, but I absolutely love this stuff. And another thing about it is like better the next day. I feel like it's always better with leftovers. And And then for dessert tonight, I went ahead and made a yogurt bowl. So I have some sugar-free white chocolate pudding mix, some plain non-fat Greek yogurt, some of the mint chocolate cereal from Catalina Crunch, and then the double fudge skinny syrup. And here is what my bowl ended up looking like. I actually did not eat all of it, but I went ahead and just kept it tracked. It's just easier that way. And speaking of tracking, here are my totals for the day. I only used 17 Weight Watcher points. I'm not as worried about the Weight Watcher points. I'm really just trying to make sure I'm getting all of my macros in. So I got quite a bit of protein this day, and you can see how much protein per meal I had. As you guys know, I count total carbs, not net carbs, so that's what I'm always more concerned with. My calories were a little bit low, but I felt completely satisfied, so I feel like I did a pretty good day. Good morning, guys. It is 5:15. It's a struggle this morning because I had one of my wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and can't go back to sleep episodes. But we're up. We're going to do this sunrise workout. I don't think this is the same one as yesterday. I don't know. Honestly, I was too tired to go through them all. So we're going to do this one, a little 10-minute morning workout. Okay, and we are done. So this is why I always keep salad kits on hand. So after looking at my schedule this week, I realized that I have today and Thursday, which Thursday part of the day will be our team meeting, and I have a couple other things that I have going on, but I have a big presentation at 9 on Friday. So I need to get my PowerPoint, just get it all done, plus all my notes, because I don't handle presentations very well. So I have to have lots of notes of this is what you're going to show next, and I have a lot of interactive stuff in this presentation. And so I have today, because tomorrow's a wash. Tomorrow we have so much going on and at work that I'll have maybe 2 hours in the morning, and then the whole rest of the day is shot. So I have today. So I'm just going to take my lunch with me to work, and then that way I can just eat while I'm working, and I don't feel pressured to come home. And if I want to come home, I can, but I'm going to go ahead and take this salad kit, and I'll eat half of it. The other half I'll probably just have with dinner tonight. I'm not sure, but I'll do half of this, and then I have some of these real good chicken nuggets in the air fryer right now. So I'll just take those with me to work for lunch today. Hey guys, busy. It is 5:30. I've been here since 7:30. Well, 7:45 since my chicken made me late. I did not go home at lunch like I thought I would not. So I had my salad that I showed you, and then I did not get my protein coffee. So I brought one of these with me to work. These are the new ones that I found. I don't know if they're new, but I've never seen them in my area. This is 45 grams of protein. It only has 2 grams of sugar, but not added sugar, 4 carbs, 230 calories. Because my chicken, I'm making that huli chicken. It's marinating. I put it in there last night, but it'll take a little bit to cook and to get the rest of it going. But I just wanted to try this, so let's give this a try. Okay, it's funny. This is strawberry, but this is white. It is not pink, which is interesting. Okay. Little bit of a chalky taste. It's not a protein taste. What is this? Let's see the ingredients. Ultra filtered non-fat milk. I'm looking to see what kind of protein it is. See, this is the kind of stuff that kind of irritates me. It has vegetable oil, sunflower, canola, and or soybean oil, which is not the best. It has sucralose. Does not say what kind of protein. Okay, that's weird. It says complete protein, high bioavailability. What does that mean? It just says 45 grams of protein, but I do not see on the label what kind of protein is in it. How can it not tell you? I I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, it tastes kind of chalky to me, but not like the chalkiness. Like, it doesn't have a protein taste. Like, no protein taste at all. But it has like a chalkiness, like, taste to it. Not sure how I feel about that. I'll have to give you a little update. And I have a chocolate and a vanilla. I have a weird thing about vanilla protein shakes. I can't drink them on their own. I don't know, something about them. Now, chocolate I typically can, so I'll probably drink the chocolate on its own. So I'll try to try that in my weekly vlog, and then that way I can give you kind of a little update. But the vanilla I'll probably just put in coffee, which probably won't be till later in the week. I don't know, this chalkiness is sitting with me. And these were expensive, but they were on sale. I had a coupon because I think they're like new in my store. I'll let you know, but as soon as my dinner's done, I will show you that. For dinner tonight, I'm having huli huli chicken. Never made this before. Here's all the ingredients that are going into it. I did make a couple of substitutions as usual, and I realized I had my onion out, not my minced garlic, so minced garlic, not minced onion. Here is the recipe. So one of the things I changed out was like the regular brown sugar. I'm using the Swerve brown sugar, which is like the erythritol stevia blend. For ketchup, I'm using the sugar-free ketchup. And then I think it calls for ginger, but of course, like I said, I don't use ginger, and I just kind of threw it all in there. I only used the pineapple juice. I think a few pineapples may have got in here, but I just let this marinate overnight is what I did, and I cooked it on my Ninja Sizzle grill. I'll show you a little overview of my grill here in just a second because I have had a lot of questions about it. But you guys, look what this chicken looks like. Like, I'll tell you, look at that. And it was so good. The char marks are on point. I paired it with a Caesar salad. I did do 2 cups of this, so I did like 1.5 servings or something. But I forgot to show you guys a final picture. I am so sorry about that. A lot of people asking me about my grill when I showed it in my What I Eat in a Day video. This is the Ninja Sizzle. I've had nothing but good luck with Ninja products. You guys know, like, I've had at least 8 air fryers over the years, but the one I purchased from Costco is a Ninja, and I absolutely love it. Like, it is the best air fryer I've ever had. So I also had a coffee maker at one time that I had for a long time before it finally just stopped doing what it's supposed to be doing. So when I saw this on TikTok Shop, I just had to get it. Now, I did get it on a really good deal. I had a coupon, and I think it was like $99.95. I do think the regular price on TikTok is cheaper than what you will find it on Amazon. So if you do have TikTok, maybe check it out. I just ordered it from the Ninja shop on TikTok. But you also can get it at Walmart. But from what I've heard, the Walmart version is not the same version, but I don't know. So just check it out, because this one comes not only with the grill, which, see how easy it is to change out. So you have the grill, and then you have a griddle as well. It comes with this really good guide. It is smokeless, and I'll tell you, when I cooked the chicken and the steak on this, the only thing that did happen is there's some steam. So a lot of people may think that you know, I've had people say that they had issues with it because it wasn't smokeless, but when they was telling me what it was, I was like, oh no, that's just steam. But even the steak hardly had any steam at all. Like, it is definitely smokeless. Don't know how they do it, but it worked out so well. It's so easy to clean. I love it. The only thing is, it is kind of big. So I have these cabinets down here where I keep my Instant Pot and my multi-cooker, and then I have a ton of like other things. I'm gonna clean this out this weekend, and that way I can kind of have a place for it right up here, because I know there's things in there that I don't use. So I'm gonna clean them out, reshift everything, and then that way, because I have a feeling I'll be using this a lot. You have this little thing here. Now, one thing I will tell you, that I watched a lot of review videos on this, and one of the biggest mistakes that people seem to be making is they're not preheating this. So it does say preheat for 7 minutes. When you do that, like say you put it on, like one of the steaks, I did 375. Apparently what it does is it goes real hot, goes real cold, so it cycles through until it gets to that 375 temperature, which takes about 7 minutes. And so if you don't let it preheat and you just toss your food on there, you're gonna get uneven cooking. So the 3 times that I've used this, I've done chicken twice. I did chicken last night again. I did chicken that one night, you guys said, then I did steak. And they've come out perfect every single time. So one thing it also says, don't use cooking spray on this. It also, like in the guide, it talks about the different oils and like it even suggests don't use butter on it because it can be hard on the surface, on the nonstick surface. So I just took avocado oil and I took one of my brushes and I just kind of brushed it on there. I really don't think, like with steak, you probably need to do that because steak has some fat in it. But when you're using chicken breast, there's not a lot of fat in that. So I just took a brush and just kind of brushed the canola oil on there. I have not used the griddle yet at all. As you can see, it's still on the package. But we'll see what I end up using that for. So anyway, yes, I really like it. Oh, it has this splatter kind of top here. So, and even in this guide, it'll even tell you, like, so it has flat top griddle chart, and it also has the grill chart. It'll even tell you somewhere in here, I can't remember exactly where it's at, but it tells you if you should have the lid down or up. But when I made both the chicken and the steak, I had it down because I didn't want it to splatter. And like I said, all of this is so easy to clean. This comes off too. So you can put this, I believe, in the dishwasher. I just been hand washing it because I don't see the reason to put it in the dishwasher, but obviously this part you would not want to put in the dishwasher. But anyway, yeah, I will link the Amazon link down below, but definitely check it out. See if you like it, but let me know if you have one. I've not done veggies on it yet. I'm gonna do veggies on it this weekend, and I think I'm gonna do burgers. I think I may make some turkey burgers or chicken burgers this weekend and do the burgers on here. I'm not sure if I'll do the grill or the flat top. I think the flat top would be good for smash burgers, but the grill, if you want those grill marks, which it does make beautiful grill marks, which you probably saw in my what I ate in a day video. So anyway, like I said, I paid for this. I did not get this, so I'm not giving you this review based on Ninja sending it to me. Although Ninja wants to send me all their stuff, I will do every review on it. But anyway, just thought I would tell you guys about that because I did get a lot of questions on it. I was so excited to eat my chicken, I completely forgot to show you guys a picture. So here's my tracker for the day. Again, a really good day as far as Weight Watcher points go. We actually had more calories this day. Again, I felt very satisfied. I did not need any dessert because I kind of filled up on the salad. But here's my protein for the day. Not quite much protein as I like to get. And then my total carbs for the day, you can see I did really good per meal. I tried to allow about 30 total carbs per meal, and then here are my calories. So that will close up today's video. Thank you guys, as always, for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.